Kings 2. This is the Tides of Evening series, Evil House Dayne, and I am the Golden Oblivion. This is Prince Aegir, the Independent of the Torrentine. And last episode, we won our War of Independence with the newly minted Prince Aegir of the Torrentine, risen from the depths of the black cells under Starfall to the highest office in the land, and then independence for his countrymen, all in time to have his council become content. I say that was a pretty damn good strategic move on the part of Prince Aegir here. Now, I had a little bit of trouble remembering the name of the series in the last episode. This episode, I remembered as the Tides of Evening, and why that is important is because, like all tides, they ebb and they flow, and for a long time, they were, I believe the term flowing, from about Lord Gerold Darkstar at their peak, down to Lord Ronald the Tormentor. And it was going to be Prince Daeron who inherited, but somehow Prince Aegir was favored by the gods, and Lord Ronald the Tormentor perished due to too much drinking, and our paragon of diplomacy has risen to prominence. And so, while the tides of evening seem to have ebbed for now, as like all tides, they will return again. And who knows who knows which character will represent the high tide? It's probably going to be one of Prince Aegir's kids, maybe. Prince Roran over here has been he is a charismatic negotiator, but he has been a bad boy. He's been doing bad things. Bad things. Anyways, so this particular episode, we need to start off by having a wedding with our newly married wife, Irena Hightower, the genius. The genius. We're going to have to try to keep her traits in check here, although she's only going to be our ward for maybe less than 2 more years. Or maybe 2 more years, I'm not really sure, but we need to make sure she doesn't get too good at intrigue, because then because our intrigue is really, really low, and if her intrigue is really, really high, she's going to be doing shadowy things behind her back we're not going to be able to know. I've given the orders for a grand ceremony and feast to be hosted in Starfall in honor of Prince Aegir Dayne and Irena Hightower's wedding. Let the preparations begin. If we're marrying a Hightower, isn't that going to give us a non-aggression pact with them? No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't, because wait a minute. Alright, hold on a second. Irena, who are your parents? Sir Humphrey Hightower. Okay. Invite Humphrey to carousing. Oh, we probably should do that. Let's wait till the wedding's over, and then we're gonna do some carousing, and we're gonna boost our diplomacy through the roof. Hopefully we can unlock Grey Eminence. That'd be amazing. That would be amazing. And take that up here. Everything else seems to be running well. The factions are all under control. Our vassals seem to love us. And I mean, I'm sure they're very happy with the sudden found a new empire. A powerful prince such as me surely deserves to be recognized as something more. Perhaps the time has come to claim my place in the sun. Okay. Proclaim an independent principality. Bring back an independent Prince of Dorne. What do you mean? What? Bring back an independent Prince of Dorne. Proclaim an independent principality. Gains the kingdom of Dorne. The title Lord Paramount of Dorne will become defunct and Dorne will become de jure independent. Granted royal privilege will be removed from Prince Aegir. We should be independent. I don't know why we have a royal privilege. We're not vassals to anybody. We're independent. Yeah. Oh, I must have... Okay, so at the very end of the last episode, after I'd done recording, I did have a crash, so I had to kind of redo a bunch of stuff, and I got everything pretty much exactly to where it was, except for this bit. We started a vote, and I think it got passed to make the first night illegal here in Dorne, which I think the people would enjoy. What is this? Found a new empire. Realm size is greater or equal to 180. Where is realm size? What is realm size? Is that this? What is this? Oh, that is realm size. Wow. So we have to double our realm size if we're going to be able to create a new empire. So I went through and I bought all the rest of the major DLCs that I think I actually needed for CK2. So we're going to be seeing a lot more options here that I've never seen before. So don't be surprised if we start seeing stuff and I don't know what the fuck they do. Found a new empire. That sounds cool. A new empire is founded. Okay. Proclaim an independent principality. I guess I could pick this. Prince Aegir of... okay, well, we have the Kingdom of Dorne now, but we're going to have to rename that. It's not the Kingdom of Dorne. No longer. It is the Kingdom of the Torrentine. I think that's how you spell it. And then adjective is Torrentine still. It's just one of those words. I don't know if there is a word for describing people of the Torrentine other than saying they're Torrentine. That's what they are. The kingdom of the Torrentine, ruled from Starfall. All right, we'll spend lavishly to show our house's power, and we actually have a lot more gold this time around. It's kind of nice. All hail his grace Aegir of the House Dayne, the first of his name, Prince of Dorne and the Runner. Shouldn't be Dorne, it's the Torrentine. Lord of Salt, Sea, and Mountain, Lord of Starfall, and Protector of the Realm. All hail the Prince of Dorne. God damn it, it's the Prince of the Torrentine. Get it right. Prince Aegir of Torrentine. This is cool, though. I like this. I always thought the artwork for Sunspear was so much better than how it's actually portrayed anywhere else. Looks pretty damn amazing, although I'm not sure what that's... is that supposed to be a sun and a spear? Yeah, probably. Alright, so everyone who's going to come to the royal wedding, we'll see you in Starfall. And we're just going to get the best entertainment we can. We want this to be the best wedding ever, because we're Prince Aegir, and this is going to be Princess Arena. Oh, she really likes us. Attraction to attractive, attraction to knight. Yeah, we are malnourished. I'm not really sure how to fix that, in all honesty. Maybe we need a... well, I don't know. I would say that when you do the hunting focus, there's a chance that you might become brawny, but we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be focusing on diplomacy. All right, Sir Jonos Frey is... did I leave... I feel like I left some... Did I leave any cheats on by accident? No, I didn't. Okay, great. Great. All right, this is our Master of Whispers, and we really need him to like us, so let's go ahead and give him 22. That's a lot of gold. That's a lot of gold, man. 6.2. That's an okay amount. All right, the wedding day is upon us. It should be a glorious ceremony. Welcome to the wedding. Here I stand before the gods to take up a holy vow of marriage. Excellent. My liege, my work in Sunstone seemed to have come to fruition by bribing, cajoling, extorting, threatening, and forging documents. I managed to fabricate a claim on lordship of Sunstone. Excellent. Would cost us 74 gold. We lose 150 prestige, which is... that's nothing. Your liege and fellow vassals may be threatened by this expansionist behavior. Well, we have no liege, and our vassals, I don't see why they'd be threatened. We're not going to take over their territory. Use it! Excellent. So now we have a claim on Sunstone. We can begin expanding into the Stepstones, and with it... ooh, there's a... is it Pirate King? Pirate King Lisono San. Oh, Pirate Lord Salador was beheaded on the order of Pirate King Malin, and his son, Pirate King Lisono, has taken over, who is, he's kind of meh for a pirate. He's level 8. That's actually decent. And let's see, he controls, what does he control? He controls Dark Den. Does he control Rexstone? He does control Rexstone. He controls Bloodstone, Rexstone, Dark Den, and Sunstone, the northern part of the Stepstone. So he's going to be kind of a, oh, he's not going to be a threat. He's not going to be a threat whatsoever, especially since we have 14k. We're going to march into Sunstone, and we're going to fucking take it. Because as part of the challenge for the Dark Star series is we need to take the Stepstones and establish this as a new naval base, which, I mean, with all the ports we're going to be able to build, oh, it's going to be incredible. We will become a major power on the seas, and we're going to need it, because if we're going to take Oldtown and the Arbor and finish out the challenge here, we're going to need to go to war with the Kingdom of Giscar, and we can see they got 50,000 troops. 50,000. What the fuck is happening in the Stormlands? Lady Paramount Bearer of the Stormlands defending against Lord Monfred of Shipbreaker Bay in Royce's claim on the Stormlands. I don't know who Royce is. Attacking Great Khal Ago in High King Wylis's war against the Great Khal. I see. Okay, so apparently Lady Paramount Bearer is trying to be overthrown. I would love to see Lady Paramount Bearer overthrown. I would love to see that. I would love to see the Stormlands return to Westeros, to the Seven Kingdoms. Oh, and by the way, King Aegon is actually king of the Iron Throne. I'm not sure how he managed it, but he did. And we were actually close friends with him. We went to his coronation ceremony, and we became good friends with King Aegon. Do we have any children or sisters he can marry? No, we just have bastards. I don't imagine King Aegon would be very pleased. Actually... Oh. Oh. Okay. So apparently House Targaryen's not going to be around for much longer. Right. Well, Aegon got what he wanted in the end, but he paid the ultimate price for it. Arena says, these peasants we have are all mine to command like little slaves, right? See, we got to keep her under control because she's already drifting into the darkness. That's it. You're under curfew. She gets wrathful. Yeah, she's got an anger problem. The more brandy Lady Mira drank, the more and louder she talked and laughed, until she let a loud snore and fell face into her plate. The servants discreetly removed Lady Mira from the table and took her to a bedchamber. She ruined the wedding! How dare she! But I would love to see the Stormlands go back to the Seven Kingdoms so that we can just focus on taking the Reach, attacking the Reach for Oldtown and the Arbor, because for some reason that's important for House Dayne. I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's symbolic. There's also a bonus if we can wipe out all the Oaken shields. Right? Are they oak shields? Well, here's the thing, is they have the sigil of the oak shield, but they're called House Hewitt. Alright, you're of the blood of Garth Greenhand? Right. So, I'm not sure if it's House Hewitt we want to destroy or not. It's kind of confusing to me. Well, I mean, if we can't find the right house to destroy, then I suppose we can't destroy them, right? The feast is winding down, now only the bedding remains. They're stripped of all their garments, and they're bundled away in, they are finally bundled into their bedchamber. Alright. Whatever. Anyways, it's a great way to consummate the marriage. The morning after the wedding has come, the morning after the wedding feast, and all the lords and ladies are finally making their way home, we get minus 2.5% national risk revolt and plus 10 vassal opinion and 80 prestige. Excellent. We shall have a glorious, glorious reign. You double over in pain. Oh, God. Now we get cramps. Let me guess, is this going to kill us? No, probably. Hopefully not. My prince, your half-sister, Princess Aelia, is responding very well to my tuition. Aelia? Half-sister? Who the hell is this? I don't know who this is. Betrothed to another Lannister. Right. Alright, something else I forgot we need to change. We need handmaidens. But something more important than that is we need to fix our regent, because for some reason it is Sir Viserys of Nightfall, who is no longer our Master of Whispers. You know what? Maybe we should hold off on that. Darla. Ugh. That's skank. Anyways, I kind of want to wait till our wife comes of age, and I want to make her the regent. Let's see, the first of the 12th moon. All right. Donald is sure you're developing winter fever. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? You better be... Okay, he gave you a lump of shiny metal to put in your mouth for an hour each night to cure you of your cramps. Oh, nice. You haven't had any severe cramps for a while. Nice. All right, well, if that's the case, today my sister Allison asked me for a fief of her own to govern. No Prince Daeron should rightfully rule High Hermitage. Is granted the castle High Hermitage. She wants to rule now. I don't think so, because I don't want... I mentioned the wall. It is customary to bestow castles upon your kinsmen. Yeah, I don't like that option. Here's the thing, is I don't want you to have any titles because you're not giving birth to Danes, you're giving birth to Tyrells, and the last thing I want are Tyrells taking power. So I think I'm going to give it to Prince Daeron instead, even though he's making lots of bastards. I don't see why he can't have kids with his wife. Weirdo. Let's go ahead and give it to Daeron. I really hope Sir Jonas is doing well. I will simply ask him. Some of your kin are unhappy. Well, I mean, you're the one who's pumping out Tyrells. I mean, 3 of them have died already suspiciously. Haven't you figured it out yet? It's so terrible. So terrible. Fate smells upon me. My wife, Arena, is pregnant. Excellent. It is rumored that a great warrior from the distant east... Oh, great. And he's going to take all of our fucking money, right? We don't have much in the way of money already. Christ. Lord Boros has been very insistent on spending time with me. That's nice. I mean, if you could give me some gold, that'd be nice. This surely is expected. I owe him a favor. Despite any difference that we might have, I cannot deny that Lord Boros was extremely gracious as a host, to the point that I now feel indebted to him after my visit. Being a good host was just his duty. Yeah, I don't want to owe him any favors. Last thing we need is to owe favors to our vassals. Crown loyalists, that's great. My mission to improve your good name has so far been a success. During a visit to the court of Lord Timian Valyrian of God's grace, I seem to have managed to make him understand what a benevolent ruler you are. You are a seneschal. Yeah, you are our seneschal. Okay, that's nice. All right, I need Sir Gunther Hightower to start forging claims on this island down here, Shame Isle. We'll just take it piecemeal. And since we already have a claim for it, we might as well go to war for our Emancipation of Stepstones. No, we're going to claim... No, do we have ships, though? That's the question. You're shitting me. We have no boats. We have 3 boats, which means we can ferry 300 men to the islands at a time, which is not going to work. I don't even think we can split our armies up to an amount that small. Now, we could hire mercenary ships for 30 gold. God, that's expensive. But that would allow us to move 1,500 at a time, which would be more plausible. But as we can see, that would be almost all of our treasury. And that legendary warrior is going to show up. He's going to demand payment eventually. He might have to take out a loan. Because he normally charges about 50 gold, I think, this legendary warrior. I'd say maybe once we get to about 60. Well, if we save up 60, if we save up 60 gold and we spend half of that, that would still leave us a bit too low to pay for that legendary warrior. It occurred to me that wife is feeling somewhat gloomy as of late. The burden of her unborn child is surely causing some humoral imbalance. I will buy her something nice. 15% chance we get charitable. Hey! God, we're gonna have ridiculous diplomacy when this is all said and done. Prince Aegir, you truly are a good guy. He's a good guy. How about our faith authority, realm authority, faith authority? I would like to actually lower the faith authority. We could also change noble tax levies. Balanced noble obligations. What is that? So the further we go towards levies means the more levies we can get from our vassals. I kind of want to... Well, it's kind of hard because the more troops we demand from our vassals, the less money they pay us, and we're already barely making any money as it is. I mean, 5, 6 is okay. You know, I've played with more destitute factions, but that's still not a lot of gold. I mean, do we really need more soldiers? We really don't need more soldiers. Not really. Let's see. We have is it this place that's... Oh yeah. About 500 more troops can be retrained at Starfall, and even more can be trained at Gaston Grey. Prince Roran. I mean, I could give Prince Roran Gaston Grey. I suppose I could. Let's see, can we grant you a knighthood? Oh, we can! And because he's a trained fighter, so he actually kind of knows how to fight, we don't lose any prestige. Let's see, propose... No, not for foreign tour. Give him that. Make him a knight. There we go. Can Daeron become a knight? No. No, you can't. Alright, that's fine. Well... Are we going to go to war first? Well, I mean, if we're going to go to war, we need to buy ships. So let's go ahead and claim Sunstone. Declare war. Claim Sunstone. Excellent. All right. Raise all the men. Now, get our ships together. All 4 of them. Jesus. Get them out here to the western sea of Dorne, and then we're going to hire out some mercenaries. Get some mercenary boats. Let's get the Sail fleet. All right. Where are you? You're probably over here, right? The Torrentine. Now, sail. That's a long way to sail. Yeah, but ships are fast. You have a new heir. If your character dies now, you will play as Gerold Dayne. And he's not a genius. God damn it. Of course he isn't. All right. So what's going to be better? Diplomacy and intrigue or stewardship and intrigue? Probably diplomacy and intrigue. Indolent, charitable, slothful, or gluttonous. 2 out of 3 of those are pretty bad. Playful, gregarious, deceitful. Both of those are good. Rarely lunatic. Intrigue +1, diplomacy +1. Yeah, but indolence kind of shit, though. Curious. Ooh. Oh, hey, thrift isn't intrigue and stewardship. It's learning and stewardship. Interesting. Stewardship. All right, and then pride is intrigue and martial, whereas etiquette is intrigue and diplomacy, and humility is just is learning and diplomacy. Look at all these things I didn't know. Oh, apparently struggle is martial and intrigue. Ambitious, which is good. Brave, which is good. Authoritative, which is good. Rowdy. Yeah, well... Okay, so the focus when they're a really, really young child is actually more open to whatever you want. It's the education they get once they turn 6 that determines like what goes right here, whether that's diplomacy. So we can really pick whatever. I'm almost thinking that perhaps, let's see, brawny's good. Honest is not so good for an intrigue character, in all honesty. And rude, arbitrary, and dull are all awful traits. Pride, haughty. Proud is okay. Arbitrary is bad. Cruel is bad, but can be good for intrigue. Ruthless is really good for intrigue. Brooding, just wrath, selfish, or envious. Okay, we'll go for pride. We'll give that a shot, and we'll see how that works. Andre? I don't like that name. Humphrey, grandfather. Name after father, Aegir. Grandfather. Random ancestor, Arthur. Arthur Dayne. Alright, that'll work. Arthur Dayne. Apparently Blackmont is sitting this one out. I don't really care. Uh-oh. So, okay, I mean, if they want to bring their soldiers to us, I have no problem with that. Go ahead and march everybody to Starfall. If we march you guys to Gaston Grey, out of curiosity, what kind of supply limit do they have here? Is it even gonna fucking show me? Okay, total troops in the county would be 300. Oh, apparently the supply limit. No. Sorry, I misread that. Go back. Show me again. Yep, you're gonna show me. There it is. Total troops when our armies arrive is 6,000. Oh wow, Gaston Grey has an amazing supply limit. And then the rest of you march to Sunspear. Who is this? Evelyn Martell. I would love to seduce her, but that's not really gonna work. Ooh, stillborn. I mean, it probably would work, but Aegir needs to work on his diplomacy. And we will carouse. Eventually, but first we have to take Sunstone. Take Sunstone and start developing it into a naval base. Alright. How goes the war here? Okay, defending against King Aegon. Okay, so King Aegon is invading the Stormlands. Good. Sir Gunther Hightower has been a Leland able servant. Gunther, you are the one that got us the claim on Sunstone, so I will owe you a favor for that. Alright, and it seems these crazy bastards, the Pirate King, is getting the bright idea. Is that Arraine Waters? It is. Vargio leads the center. We don't really need you to lead the center. Hey, Lynn Corbray is back. Excellent. Who is training our children? Master Garland? Fantastic. All right, Lynn Corbray, welcome back. Lead the center. Let's get Vargio on the flanks there along with Arraine Waters. Actually, you know what? We can do better than Arraine. Let's get Harwin over here. And the Stepstones are going on the offensive. That's not really a good idea for them, in all honesty. Definitely not a good idea. Because when you come to the mainland, we have way more soldiers than you, buddy. A son was born to Sir Lorne Tyrell and Princess Alicent Rothstar named Leo, of course. Let's try to make him humble as well. Make these Tyrells as docile as possible. All right, Dario Vunatis was captured. Does he have, oh, he doesn't. No, it's his father who has, the Valyrian steel sword poison. Yeah. I mean, we still have Dawn, but, stressed, malnourished, we're never going to be able to claim it. At least Prince Aegir won't be able to. I really hope Janos is doing well. I mean, I do too, you know. Alright, and apparently that one battle was enough to give us 50%. God, these pirates are easy as fuck to take over. Go ahead and merge the ships here. We got 1,900 soldiers. Ooh, 1,900. Joy. Get on the ships. Led by Quentin and... who else? Let's get Willem. Let's get Quentin. And let's get Arraine Waters to lead the secondary force. We got a lot of commanders. I'm really impressed. Maybe it's because we are... Maybe it's because we're actually an independent king now. Dario Vunatis. He wants to be... Alright, suitable... No, we're not gonna... No, not gonna do that. I'm gonna mine piety from you, though. That's what I'm gonna do. And we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna start landing soldiers. On Sunstone. Do it. The kingdom of the Torrentine has come. Oh, shit. Lord Boros wrote me a sublime piece of poetry about my realm. It is quite entrancing to listen to. By hearing it, one would think Starfall the richest city in the world. Let's be honest, it really is. It really is. Maybe not rich with gold, but certainly rich in, other things. How thoughtful. I am impressed. Thank you. I do appreciate that. All right. Okay, placate him with flattery. Yep, if you could do that after a long search. You find the fabled warrior. How much is he asking for? 50 gold? God damn it. Of course you are. Alright, we found the fabled warrior. Let's take out a loan. Repay a loan. Repay a loan. Oh god, we have a loan we have to repay? Jesus Christ. We may have to let this one go. Yeah, we have to let this one go. I'm not going to go bankrupt for this. A key holder of the Iron Bank of Bravos has arrived in Starfall. I do not have the full amount, but I will pay the interest. The loan of 128 gold will be extended for 2 years. We should be able to make that money up eventually, right? What kind of attrition are we taking here? A lot. How many men do they have on year 5? You know what? We don't need to have all you guys here. Let's march this army over to there. And let's start picking up more. Did they land more pirates? Well, they are. They are landing more pirates here. All right. 128. That's nothing. That's nothing. Seeks to kill Osmond Hightower. What is our brother up to? Face smiles upon me. My wife Arena is pregnant. You know what? We probably don't need to sway Jonas anymore. We can probably start swaying our wife. And, oh, what is this? Is an adult. Oh, come on. All right, well, she's going to be an adult here soon. She's had 2 children before she even becomes an adult. My wife seems to be going through a particularly harsh pregnancy. Well, that's not a good sign. Tell her to leave for pregnancy, and hopefully she'll take our advice. This army here, can you split it up some more? You can. Excellent. And we'll throw you on there, too. Apparently, you're still taking attrition. Ah, yeah, but hardly any. Hardly any. Now, this Pirate King, what is his marshal? It's pretty damn terrible. And he's a tyrannical, too. So, all right. Whatever. Army's on here. Great. The pregnancy has caused my wife to develop quite the unusual tastes. All right, we'll just pick one of these. And we're going to just continue dropping soldiers on to the pirate lands. Okay, great. You're improving relations with people. I'm not even asking you to. All right, my young wife has finished her education in intrigue. She's a flamboyant schemer. All right, so, I mean, she's not an elusive shadow, but she is, you know, she is on her, what is this? Oh, okay, she's got the blood of the Gardeners. Do we have any ancestral blood? No, we need to forge a bloodline. We probably won't get around to doing that this series, though. All right, Aegon's up there. Now then, you have dropped all the soldiers there, right? All right, bring them on over here. Go ahead and merge these forces. Actually, go ahead and split these forces up. And I want... what are the garrisons here? 200? All right. Let's take these 700 men, bring them over here. This one has way too many people for us to siege. All right. Think of the War of the Nine Penny Kings. That's kind of what's going on here. We're invading the Stepstones. 1900. Can we split you up? I am finding it a lot easier to split these armies up than usual. It's quite interesting. Quite an interesting thing. All right, more. They're on the boats, and of course it's going to autosave, and I'm not going to be able to do anything. Are you throwing on more? Oh, wow. Apparently they've got more pirates coming around. Yeah, I'm not really concerned by 25. I'm not concerned by the 25 men that are sieging the elbow at the moment. What kind of attrition are you taking? That is kind of a big deal. Except there are... Let's get you guys over here. Nice. So what exactly do we have to capture? Do we have to take... I'm starting to think Rialta might fancy me. It's not appropriate. Go away. So right now we're kind of just sieging. Really? They have a garrison here larger than... Oh, they do. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to march you guys over to Sunstone. And we're just going to assault it. Crown Loyalists, led by our brother. I am impressed. I am impressed, brother. By calling in a favor, he's forced you to start a vote on diplomatic committee law. Sir Gunther, you bastard. My prince, we've had word from Vesuvius that negotiations have taken place. I don't care. Don't care about negotiations taking place in the Torrentine. And we're going to need to undo that law here. Yeah, council, ruler, supporters, opponents. I mean, the problem with that is right now we have a very, very good council, but they're a bit too independent. A bit too independent because they're making choices on their own to limit our power, and I don't like that. So we can actually replace Sir Gunther Hightower with Walter, who has 1 more diplomacy than he does. How about stewardship? We're kind of left with the same. Reynard, we can invite you. And what I'm thinking, who was the one who supported our vote to have this changed back? Supporter, Lady Miria of the Ghost Hills. So she's the one we don't need to replace. Where is Lady Miria? Oh, she's probably on the council over here, right? Lady Miria is a loyalist. The Master of Whispers is returning a favor, so we got to replace him as well. And we got to replace the Septon. You see, Sir Gunther Hightower here has been maneuvering the council, that treacherous son of a bitch. he would dare. All right, let's get our wife on the council here. So we need a new person with intrigue. How high is his 22? Jono's phrase actually fine. You know what we need to do? We don't need to change anything else. It's the problem is just Sir Gunther Hightower is manipulating the council with all his favors and shit. So we just need to replace him, and then all the favors that everyone owes him will be removed. You see, Joe Oblivion knows how this council bullshit works. As someone was born to Prince Aegon the Open-Handed, named Oliver. He's got club feet. You know, you pick people with really, really good congenital traits, and then for some reason, you get really bad ones. Oliver Dayne, poor Oliver Dayne, he's going to be a cripple. Pretty much, because, I mean, I don't know if you can walk if you've got club feet. So I think turning him into some kind of steward would be better. My prince, I'm deeply hesitant to ask. Let's placate her with flattery. Thank you. To the kindly charmer. All right, we didn't really need you, Reynard Lannister. But we did need you, Sir Walter Frey. Thank you. All right, let's replace Sir Walter Frey. Fantastic. Now, if you look at the council, the favors have all been reset, and they're all predominantly loyalists. Now then, down to business. Back to the ruler. Thank you. All right, go ahead and assault Sunstone, and we have taken it. And so far, we're not. We're about to take Bloodstone, though, and I think that's where the Pirate King is reigning. Is he not reigning in Bloodstone? Yes. Let me see. You got a big family? Not really. Prince Salador. Okay. I mean, that's fine. That's okay. But Bloodstone, excellent. My prince, I am pleased to report I've captured some high-value prisoners after the successful siege of Bloodstone. I hereby turn them over to you for your judgment. Willem Orland, you shall be rewarded for this. Assemble a mercenary company. No, let's send him a gift. We could give him land. We could give him Gaston Grey, but I kind of only want to do that once we go over our demesne limit. All right, clap him in chains. Let's take everybody into house arrest. And we can see the war is over. So what I kind of want to do is I want to milk this guy for cash, because that's what we need. So we need to keep Lisono here. But let's go ahead and ransom all the people that we can. I'm actually going to slow the timer down a little bit here. Excellent. And you guys are all going to starve there on the... So let's go ahead and march you guys back to Sunstone, because then we'll be able to disband you. Inherited the Castle of Nightfall. Okay. To the two-faced weakling... He accepts that ransom, all right? How much money does he have altogether? Not much. Not much. But you know what? We'll take what we can. We'll extort you for all the coin we can, because that's going to help us pay off our loans in the future. Oh, the Lords of Torrentine have approved the institution of the rule of diplomatic sovereignty law. Excellent. But something I forgot was that our new justiciar needs to fabricate claims here, because we removed Sir Gunther Hightower. I think Sir Gunther Hightower is now just a courtier to the starved false knight Aegir. Yeah, he's been malnourished for a long time. I don't really know how to fix that. All right, who else? Surely he would pay the ransom for his wife, right? Do it. Humphrey Hightower has finally passed away. Unfortunate. My prince, Julia, sincerely asked that I be allowed to pursue a faith at the Seven. I mean, she is widowed. She doesn't want to remarry. That's fine. I give you permission. We lose 10 gold. I don't want to lose 10 gold, but you have my... Well, I mean, we get it back anyways. All right. Buy-in. Go ahead and ransom him as well. After I told Benedict Falwell... What? After I told Benedict it was time to head on home, he looked at me with a grin on his face and told me to race him home, leaving me to carry everything on my own. Of House Falwell. Why the fuck is he here? Oh, it's because his father's our seneschal. I mean, he's been doing a decent job as the seneschal. I mean, we did have smugglers. Race him, lecture him about responsibilities. Yeah, we need him to be responsible. In fact, actually, go back and let's make him humble. Humble! All right, is there anyone else we can ransom? Your reports from Starfall, great, more piety, he's paid us more, and I think we can afford to ransom one more person. He apparently doesn't want to ransom this guy. Who is this guy? How is he related? They're not even related at all. Oh, okay. Why could we not ransom you? Ransom prisoner is currently okay. He's thinking about another offer. Ransom prisoner can afford 10 gold. Yep, he's pretty much gone bankrupt. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna offer you peace. Prince Aegir can choose either to usurp or vassalize Aegir Dayne. Who the fuck is Gerold Dayne? Prince Aegir's claim on Sunstone War has ended. We have successfully sieged the lordship of Sunstone after defeating Pirate Lord Lysono San of the Stepstones. Shall this territory be attached to the personal domains of Starfall, or shall Pirate Lord Lysono's Adorian be confirmed as its rightful holder to ensure stability? Pirate Lord Lysonos can swear fealty to me. Oh, okay, this is a new thing. Lysono gets a strong claim on the lordship of Sunstone. Prince Aegir becomes Pirate Lord Lysono's new liege. Confirmed my title. Loses the claim. Okay, so essentially we have the options of taking Sunstone for ourselves, if so for our personal domain, which we have more than enough space for, or we can give it to Pirate Lord Lysonos, and he would become our vassal. Now, the advantage of that is actually there really isn't much of an advantage because he's dishonorable and he's cruel and he's a pirate. This character is a pirate. Warning, for a pirate's heir to retain any high lordships or higher, they must be a capable adult pirate and have one of the following. For them to retain any high lordships or higher. Right. So, for pirates, he's not going to like us just because he's a pirate. So we would essentially have to convert all the island of Sunstone to non-piracy and convince him not to be a pirate for him to be loyal to us. No, I think I will take it for myself. So Sunstone gets new administration, gets recently conquered. Right. Prince Aegir the Open-Handed has usurped the title Lordship of Sunstone. So we can see the realm of the Torrentine expands by one island. One island. So go ahead and march you guys back here, and we're going to disband you. Great. Great, great, great. Go ahead and disband you guys. Oh, we only lose 200 guys, so that's not a big deal. Disband you. Disband all of you guys, and we'll disband the mercenary ships. And let's see what kind of buildings they got here. Small Lysini fort, a castle shipyard, plus 20 galleys. You probably need to construct them. We have to construct them, but one island has given us almost double the amount that we get from hiring mercenaries. So that's why it makes such a great naval base. Is that I can only imagine. So the we can't build pirate dens because we're not pirates, but we get to keep everything that's not pirate related. So if we took Bloodstone, I believe we would take Household Guard would probably go away, pirate den would go away, but then we would get another shipyard. So it's just naval bases everywhere. Fantastic. Go ahead and disband you. And we're going to disband you. And once... Oh, wars between the powers have ended. Excellent. The wars end to reappoint the old council. I don't think we lost anybody from the council. All right, so we're just going to march these soldiers here, and then we're going to disband them, and then we're going to end the episode because we're well over our time. Lots of good stuff is happening. Princess Aelia is becoming even smarter. I don't really know how that benefits us. Go ahead and disband you. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will conclude this episode. Going forward, we're going to figure out how we're going to take Old Town and the Arbor, and we're going to continue expanding into the Stepstones, increasing our naval capacity and influence. But that, ladies and gentlemen, will have to be in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed that episode, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, be sure to share the video. That always helps me out. And if you want to help me make more content, you can head on over to my Patreon page, link in the description below. I have been the Golden Joblivian. This has been Prince Aegir, the Open-Handed, King of the Torrentine, Prince of the Torrentine. And until next time, I will see you all later.